AIS Play ความบันเทิงระดับโลกทุกที่ทุกเวลา
ส่งต่อความมั่นใจสู้ไปด้วยกันนะครับ
Show what they can do in tandem. There they go again. Oh yes, took that so high, Shiraz. It was that quick set, perfectly executed by Pakistan. Almost impossible to defend when you set your middle blocker up like that. Put one away at the high part of the arc. Ooh. The carry there from Mongolia. That's the first really loose point they played as well, the Mongolians. Murad Jahan. Good work. Taking a very wide position on the left there. There's the experienced Erdembileg. And the 28-year-old making no mistake. Speaking of no mistake, Aimal Khan just driving through there. Not an awful lot the block could do about that. You take an angle like that, it's so hard to defend. Oh, that was an easy stuff block there for Mohammed Idris. The setter not really putting his teammate in great position there, had to go for it one-handed. Not an awful lot the setter, Munk Saikan, could do with that. The service reception coming at him at a very, very awkward angle. Oh. And a double touch is called against Mohammed Idris. So Mongolia matching Pakistan point for point early on here. That was always going to be long and wide. I don't think Salongo Dorje will mind. But her players are happy to go for their shots. A sign they've got some confidence. And again, the setter is really scrambling around though, trying to pick up these service receptions that are a bit here, there and everywhere at the moment, a bit wayward with their service reception, Mongolia. Oh, well, the good breaks and the bad breaks tend to balance out. Pakistan certainly used up a good one there, and net cord takes them to the first technical timeout, leading this one 8-5. So a chance for both coaches to make some initial observations.
Very direct hand. No move your hand, okay? And line open. Line open for libero and defensive, okay? MashaAllah. Good. Continue. Very good. Very nice round. Continue.
Well, sometimes you just need a good bit of fortune in any sport. And Aimal Khan certainly used up a bit of good luck there. Those net cords can go against you. Well, that one went for him and Pakistan, so it's Pakistan leading this one 8-5, and Aimal Khan will continue with serve. Oh, yes. Erdembileg with that nice angled kill. He does execute that well. Seen a few of these, and what a difference it makes when the service reception puts the setter in good position. Another very, very long floated serve. Yeah, nicely taken high there from the young middle blocker, Altan Garel Enki. Just 23 years old. That's what you want from that quick set. Get up high. Almost impossible to defend that. Well, that's 3 in a row that Mongolia have floated way long. Well, they're just going to have to retune the radar on their service game a little bit. Now, Mohamed Idris will serve with Pakistan maintaining their 3-point edge here in this first set. First to 25. Nicely done. Davar Jargal. The two big spikers are certainly in a bit of a groove here. Davar Jargal and Dimbileg. For Mongolia, it's keeping them close here in this first set. Oh yeah, second touch. Haha. Caught them all out there, Asif Nadim. They're all just ready to try and make the block. And Nadim caught them napping. And the block comes to work as well. Sharaj right in the middle with an assist from Murad Jahan. And it was Asif Nadim that got the important touch. Big Pakistani blocking wall there for Mongolia to try and deal with. That was Seren Batar. Just driving down the line. Really well played. Perfectly placed shot. Not too good. On the outside, Aimal Khan. Just got underneath that Murad Jahan. Oh, yes. Again, it's all about the angle. Mubashir Raza getting his absolutely right, taking that very wide position and just driving down and across court. Good work from Seren Batar once again. So, Pakistan can't quite shake Mongolia off here, can they? And there's a chance for Mongolia here as well. Oh, the stuff block was right there once again. Well, that's where they've got a big advantage. Mubashir Raja. And a strong forearm to reject that. Oh, yes, didn't have any other choice there, the setter, Mungzai Khan. He had to take that on the second touch, has done really well. Pakistan had full stretch defensively, Quick reactions from the setter. Mongolia keeping in touch here. And again, it's another one of those quick sets. When some of these rangy Pakistani spikers take the ball as high as that, very, very hard to defend. So the second technical timeout arrives. Well, again, it's all about taking it so quickly, not allowing the defence to set up. Asif feeding Mohamed Idris in full flow. You don't stop those. Whoa! Real big aggressive one from Mubashir Raja. Raza too aggressive there. There's another one that just drifts a bit too long. Nicely played. Back Jagal, middle block up. Ooh. Driven with some force, but just missing the line there from Aimal Khan. Well, Pakistan content seemingly just to have this little three-point cushion. Asif Nadeem will aim to just pad that lead a little bit if possible. Oh yes. Not many gaps on the court. But the big fella, Aimal Khan, found one there. Defensively, Mongolia just unraveled a little bit there. And a timeout has been called by Mongolia. Well, they were dragged all around the court there, Mongolia. And it was just a matter of time. And Aimal continuing his dominance at the net with the big kill. Just lost the flight of the ball there, Dembele. Well, the timeout usually provokes a reaction, but it's not been a good reaction from Mongolia. That's a couple of points they've dropped, and almost certainly now the first set is beyond them. As Nazif Nadim will continue with serve here. It's gone wide. Seren Bata, but it did take a block touch on the way through, and Pakistan looking at the officials as if to say, no, it didn't, but there's no challenge system, so the call will stand. And that's nicely taken. A really deep kill there. So deep at one point you thought, is it going to drop in? And it did, just. Murad Jahan. No nonsense with that one. That one just drifts. The cross-court attempt. With that, Mongolia's hopes drift further away as well. 6 points in arrears. Pakistan needing 3 points to secure this first set. Well, Raza's shot was good enough anyway, but there was contact at the net as well from the Mongolian defenders. So even if they got that, the point was over. Oh, yes. That's the way you take it to set point. Oh, one of these big hitters for Pakistan, Siraj, setting himself up. And another timeout has been called as we get to set point, and Mongolia really have unraveled since that last timeout. It has not produced a good reaction at all, quite the opposite. And this first set, which was nice and close and finely balanced. Not anymore. Pakistan have just run away with it in the closing stages of this first set. And it's just the big hitters that keep coming to the fore for Pakistan. Imount, Siraj in particular. Here's Murad Jahan with service. Set point. And they fight it off, Mongolia. Seren Bata with a nice down the line. In fact, he's missed it. It's just gone wide, and that gifts the opening set to Pakistan then, 25-16. And that just summed up Mongolia's luck or lack of it. It was so close to catching the line, it's just drifted the wrong side of it, and Pakistan have secured the first set, 25-16. Well, it was close and interesting for much of the way. Pakistan holding that 3-point lead through the middle phase of the set, and then just turning on the jets, and in the end pulling away and winning this opening set pretty comfortably, which is what they would have expected. Taking a look at the numbers, their spike percentage pretty healthy, winning 3 points on block as well. And indeed a lot of the Mongolian points coming on serve faults as well. Well, they started brightly, Mongolia, but in the end Pakistan, mainly with their big power hitters, dominating at the net and claiming the first set pretty comfortably in the end, 25-16. It's tough to see what Mongolia can do differently from here. Here's the highlights from the first set. So the first set secured for Hamid Mohammadi's side. And they'll be hoping, I'm sure, to wrap this up in 3 pretty comfortable sets, with Iran to come in the pool stage. This a must-win game for Pakistan, and similarly for Mongolia. You would think this is their best opportunity to secure a victory at the 2018 Asian Games. Well, let's see what adjustments they're able to make as we get ready for the start of the second set then. Well, the players are ready, but there's a bit of a conversation going on at the officials' table. So play will not resume until everybody is happy that everything is in order. And the referee from Malaysia, I think, is happy now that all the paperwork is in order, and we can now get play underway again. Well, there's still some more conversations to be had as they just make sure they're happy with the rotation, I think. So Asif Nadeem will get this second set underway for Pakistan, who lead Mongolia 1 set to love. A powerful kill coming in to start the set then from Mongolia. A lot of positive energy there. Set it up really nicely as well for the put away from Bat Jargal. Great defensive work from Seren Batar. They've got the point off the back of it as well. Well, give young Seren Batar, who just turned 20 yesterday, a big assist for the dig to keep that point alive right there. Setter with a double touch there. Sidebar. And again, he was having to make so many adjustments physically as he looked to set the ball there. 2 touches. That's a real powerful angled smash that we've seen so many of already in this match from Aimal Khan, who takes that very, very wide angle. And he's such a weapon when he's out wide, Khan. Oh, nicely done down the line from Seren Batar. Got plenty of height and plenty of spite to go with it. There was no stopping that one. The block too good. That is one phase of the game where Pakistan clearly are the superior team. On that occasion, Aimal Khan turning defender and still producing the point. Shiraz with serve. That one took a huge ricochet off the block from Seren Batar. Just as they did in the first set, Mongolia making a very bright and encouraging start. Now, can they keep it going? Well, again, the quick set, the demolition job, just missing though from Idris. So Mongolia have a lead to defend now. And they have an even bigger lead to defend. After Mubashir Raza, excuse me, made a bit of a mess of the service reception. And right there, Hamid Vahedi has seen enough. That was all caused by the poor service reception. And the coach says, I don't like what I'm seeing here. It does happen sometimes like that when a team has it a little bit easy, as they did, particularly in the second half of that first set. They just cruised away, Pakistan, and sometimes you just get that reaction that they just come out a little bit slow, thinking, well, perhaps a touch of complacency. And I think Hamid Vahedi just sensed that and just got everybody refocused again. Take your opponent seriously, take the game seriously, refocus. And let's see if he gets a reaction from his players. Yes, he does. Although the libero, Buyan Jagal, would love to have that one back. Didn't look like the most powerful. Yeah. He just took his eye off the ball. A serve into the nylon from Aimal Khan gives the initiative back to Mongolia. Oh, brilliant stuff. Well, Altan Gerel with the stuff block, and Mongolia with some momentum. And the last thing they probably needed there was the technical timeout, but it's arrived just as Mongolia are starting to build up some momentum. And more importantly, a bit of belief as well. They haven't got too many points on blocks. Well, that was a big one. More significantly, it's given them a pretty healthy cushion here. Well, worth another look at this. Keep an eye on the block from Altan Gurel. They are buzzing now, Mongolia. Took a touch on the way through as well. So Davar Jargal's effort is a good one. And Pakistan continue to labour a little bit here in this second set. Just can't get going at all. Off the fingertips of Asif Nadim. 9-4 Mongolia leading. Ooh. Now, you think Mubashir Raja's trying to make his point there? Raza absolutely driving that one straight at an opponent and getting rid of a lot of frustration. This is take cover time. It's coming at you. Erdembileg taking evasive manoeuvres a little bit too late. Oh, took a touch on the way through, so Mongolia winning an important rally there. It's immediately snuffing out that Pakistani revival. Great height, perfect execution. Davar Jargal applying the finishing touch, but that was textbook stuff. Service reception was perfect. Put the setter in a good position, and the setter puts the spiker in good position as well. So even though the block was there, the height and the power was all that was necessary. You can't dial it up any better than that point right there. Off the block and out. Pakistan trying to stick around. Now they've got to see if they can make a move here and reduce this deficit. A couple of points on serve will make quite a difference to the scoreboard. Raza with serve. And they'll get another shot at this here, Pakistan. That was all they needed. Murad Jehan with an emphatic finish. Well, there's 1 point on serve. If they can get another one here, it closes it right up. And they've got the initiative again. Oh, the block, though, took it away from them. Davar Jargal one-on-one with Murad Jehan. And it's the defender coming out on top. Number 15 against number 15. And the Mongolian block comes out the winner. And Mongolia maintaining their initiative here. The serve goes long from the hero of the last point, Davar Jargal. Well, it's a very entertaining second set, this. Murad Jehan. Yeah, too good. The big fella, Aimal Khan, driving in from that right-hand side once again. Some good work from the libero, Nazir Ali, to help set up that kill. Pakistan edge to within 2. And make that edge to within 1. Mubashir with the stuff block. Well, he read it perfectly, didn't he? And tried to fake it out. Well, Mubashir Raza was there, having a really strong phase of the match here at the moment as well, the number 7, and that was a weak-looking effort from Bat Jargal as Mongolia start to unravel, and immediately Solongo Dorj calls a timeout. Well, that was a mental error as much as anything, and Mongolia's lead has been erased. Well, the tide of this second set has definitely turned, and it's the defensive work from Pakistan at the net that has proved to be such a difference maker, and we're all level, and no, we're not anymore. Pakistan keep the momentum rolling, and that is the worst possible thing that can happen to Mongolia coming off the timeout. You take a timeout just to refocus your own players and break the other team's momentum as much as anything. Neither seems to have worked. And the spike ratio good for Pakistan again here, and poor for Mongolia. That'll do something about it though. Seren Bata finding a little crease in the Pakistani defences to just get them back in business again. Was all about service reception and the problems that they had with it. Davar Jargal making a complete mess of this, and it comes straight back at them. Apology there from Idris. Just put his hand up. Pakistan now in front with a chance to build on the 2-point lead they have here. Well, that gets Mongolia back in business. Alten Garel. And in comes Bezargur to replace Munk Saikan for Mongolia. Still just a point down here, very much alive in this second set, despite having had that lead wiped out. Yes, well played. Edembilek attacking from that left side. They're hoping for a touch, and they're not getting it, Pakistan, and they've lost the plot again, Pakistan, as Mongolia continue a very impressive comeback here. And this time, it's a technical timeout that I think has just come at the right time for Pakistan. Well, Mongolia really coming back well here, getting a block that really got them rolling. Strong defensive work as well. Much better second set from them all around. Can they keep it going and maybe even take the second set, take it into a fourth? They're level at 1 apiece. What a bonus that would be for them. Davar Jargal there with a huge block. It always pleases the coach. Well, they've just won enough defensive points in this second set to keep themselves very much in it. And having had the lead, and they lost it, but now they've come back again. Well, until Aimal Khan goes to work with one of those wide, big spikes of his. Lovely reverse set. And the libero guarding the line, and a big area of space as a result for Khan to find a winner. Oh, no, what was that? Was that a lift? Yes, it was. Khan. Khan will take a breather as Mohammed Naveed comes in. And changes as well. For Mongolia, Erdem Bileg comes out. Munk Erdin will come in to replace him. Into the rotation to serve. Oh, yes. Nicely taken by Farhad Raza. Dropped it into the opposite corner. Just had to bisect the two defenders, which he did. Neither of them had a play on that. So all about placement from Raza there. He will now serve. Touch on the antenna. Oh, absolutely outstanding block there. Raza was certainly in on it. But, two jumped together, and in fact it was Mohammed Idris that got the touch. So credit him with the stuff block, and Raza will continue with serve. Frustrating this for Mongolia. They've led for so long, they've been in touch for so long, but here at the business end, it's starting to get away from them again, and a timeout has been called by Salongo Dorje. Now, is there enough time for Mongolia to get themselves back on track here? First to 25 to take the set, and Pakistan 4 points away. And a real good chance for them here. Yeah. Farhad Raza with no mistake at all, and that will probably be good enough to secure a two-set lead. Mubashir Raza setting up Farhad Raza. And there was only one outcome there. Mubashir Raza just sending in a short one. He did have everybody scrambling on the Mongolian side of the net, but unfortunately it didn't clear the net. Worth a try, especially when you're 22-17 up. But it didn't come off, so Mongolia 18-22 down. The jump serve from Altan Gerel is a long one. Oh, yeah, ace serve comes in from Mohammad Idris. Anytime you can get two players thinking, well, is that mine or is that the other guy's? You just sow that little seed of doubt for a fraction of a second, and that's all it needs. And the ace serve takes Pakistan to set point. And almost picking up another ace. Idris. But he can allow himself a smile because he knows the second set is pretty much done and dusted, barring something extraordinary on the Munk Sai Khan serve. Queuing up to get that. Oh, terrific rally, finished off by Murad Jehan with the kill. And Mongolia find themselves in a world of trouble now. They had the lead in that second set, but they couldn't hold it. And in many ways, the best point of the set was the very last point of the set. Strong defense on both sides, and in the end, a beautiful put away by Murad Jehan to secure the second set for Pakistan. Much more competitive than the first set, and Pakistan, though, pulling away when it mattered. They won the first set 25-16. Despite trailing for much of the first half of the second set, they've come on strong at the business end of it to take the second set 25-19. Well, generally these statistics will give an indication of where a set is won and lost. For Pakistan, the story is they're continuing to get a decent percentage of spike winners, close to 50%. It's more like 30% for Mongolia. And they're winning the battle at the net still. 4-2 though. It's not a runaway, but 4 block points for Pakistan as against 2 for Mongolia. And throwing a couple of aces, and that's where this one was won and lost. So Pakistan in control of the match now. First to 3 sets, they've got the first 2 in the bank. They'll be looking to wrap it up in set 3, but this is how they won set 2. So 2 sets to the good then, Pakistan. We really didn't know too much about how the Mongolians were going to cope at this level. They've certainly had their moments, but a very inexperienced squad. have really been caught out when the going has got tough in the second part of each of the first two sets. Now Pakistan will be looking to avoid the slow start they made in the second set, which gave Mongolia some early traction. They've got to still believe in themselves, Mongolia. Plenty of matches have been won from 2 sets down. Could this be another one? Well, if it's going to be, the fight back will have to start right now, with Munk Saikan, the setter, to serve to start this third set. Oh, into the net from Davar Jargal, whose balance wasn't perfect. Mohammed Naveed, who goes by the nickname Kasif, will serve here for Pakistan. Oh, well, you know it's going to be your day when you get net cords like that. They got one in the first set that went in their favour. And there's another one. That's a real sickener for Mongolia. Oh, too strong. Shiraz. Great defensive work earlier there from the libero Nasir Ali. Keep that point alive. And then Shiraz with the rejection from Seren Batar. Another block point winner for Pakistan. As expected, that is a battle they have won. And one of the big reasons why they are winning this match. Oh, yes. Clever reverse set from Mohammed Naveed. And that caught everybody looking the wrong way. And it was just a question of Mohammed Idris finding the finish. Or rather, Fahid Raza finding the finish, which he did with some style. And Solongo Dorje has been forced to call a timeout here, out of desperation as much as anything. This third set has started in the worst possible way for Mongolia. Well, it was another impressive point. It was just a question of setting up Fahad Raza for the put away. And once they'd done that on that beautiful reverse set from Kasif, it was all over. Well, they were the architects of their own doom there, Mongolia, with the service reception. Immediately handed the initiative over to Pakistan. And Murad Jahan just putting them out of their misery. And that's 5 points without reply from Pakistan at the start of this third set. So their runaway train is gathering pace now. Yeah, they're just coming apart, really, Mongolia. Again, service reception, leaving them scrambling early, handing the initiative over to Pakistan. And Raza off another reverse set from Kasif with the down-the-line winner. Well, again, brilliant serving this from Kasif. It's got Mongolia all over the place when it's coming over the net, and unless they can work out a way to handle their service reception a lot better. Well, this set is just going to spiral out of control if it hasn't already. They're 7 down, and that's going to take an awful lot of bringing back. Finally, Kassif misses one into the net. So Mongolia get themselves on the board, but probably too late to do anything about it. Davar Jargal will serve. Yeah, there's a real look of confidence. And they all go over and reward Nazir Ali, the libero, who had a great rescue there to make it look pretty easy. So they'll go to the technical break. Very, very good, said their coach. And looking at that scoreline, you can understand why he's saying that. You can hear Hamid Movaheidi there just saying it's to 25, just keep your concentration. But reserving some praise for Kashif. Murad Jehan there, the recipient. And they all acknowledged the contribution of Nazir Ali, the libero, on that point as well. A real team effort there on that last point from Pakistan. Good defensive work, a beautiful set from Kashif, and Jehan with the highlight reel finish. Well, it's been a while since Dembele has got the better of the block, but he did on that occasion, emphatically so. Oh, the block coming good the other side as well. And Mongolia trying to mount a bit of a comeback here. Now Tangerel with something to celebrate. Now, can they keep this rolling? The float serve from Pat Jargal. Floats away. Took a touch on the way through. Yes, lovely, delicate little dink there from Mubashir Raza. Executed to perfection. Yeah. Well, they were all over the place, weren't they, there? Really big serve. And in the end, the carry. Pakistan pulling away again. Another big, aggressive jumper from Farhad Raza. Oh, too good again from Mubashir Raza. Once again, the set from Kashif. Got his options. Sends it behind him where he knew who was driving through. Yeah, that was better. Al Tangerel. Taking that really high. Yeah, and again, touch is all that matters there from Mubashiraza. But, I think she knows that as much as her team has battled away, this is going to be ending in defeat for Mongolia. Raza has really enjoyed himself in the last few points as well. Davajagal. Looking for some way to drag themselves back into this match here, Mongolia, but from 13-6 down, that's asking an awful lot. Yeah, the power show goes on for Pakistan. Their big hitters have just softened up Mongolia systematically through the course of this match. It's Murad Jahan with another spike winner. And now working at over 50%. And going back to their spike percentage, anytime you're working over 50%, you're going to win an awful lot of matches. Just long. Yep, Murad again. So the technical timeout arrives, and Pakistan making this a comfortable jog to the finish line. It's Murad Jahan just talking over something there with the coaching staff. Seem entirely happy about something, just getting a pat on the back there from his coach. I think he's okay, maybe just a little bit of a sore back. Well, it's been all Pakistan, hasn't it? The last few points. Some really good creative setting from Mohammed Naveed. Kasif setting up teammate after teammate. And the big hitters have been coming to the fore. Murad Jahan, Raza, and Hamid Mavahedi knows that a bigger test awaits in the shape of Iran. But first things first, they had to take care of business against Mongolia. And they've just been getting better and better since that scare in the second set. In comes Munk Erdin once again for that Jargal. Oh yes, again, Fahad Raza. They take so many of these kills from so high, Pakistan. There's another one. Just gives the block no chance. Yeah, because when you take them high like that, Tomandak celebrated his birthday yesterday. Very little you can do about that defensively, that quick set. Oh, the block coming off for Altan Gerel as well. Mongolia going down fighting, that's for sure. Oh, this is what she would have wanted to see. They probably will, almost certainly will end up losing this match. You want to see them fight to the end if you're a coach, and that's what she's getting from her players. And the block once again from Altan Gerel. He suddenly caught fire. Back-to-back stuff blocks for the Mongolian number 3. Well, that's what you want from your middle blocker. Be a presence at the net. He's certainly making his presence felt right now. Suddenly this third set gets interesting. Oh, they are very, very lucky there, Pakistan. They had a complete mess of that. A fluke to point. Nobody expected that to be coming back over the net on the Mongolian side. Now, Hamid Mohammadi will know better than anybody that whilst they just got that last point, it was far from impressive, and it's not been a very impressive run from them. So he's made a substitution, and he's brought Farhad Raza up to serve with a little bit of an attitude, which is good. He certainly sent in a zinger there. That's the kind of response you want to see to adversity. Ace number 5 for Pakistan. Oh. Well, it was the power that got it over the net. Ace number 6, back-to-back aces, so any chance of a Mongolian revival surely snuffed out by the back-to-back aces from Raza. Timeout has been called. Well, it was getting interesting, and then Farhad Raza decided to step up and announce himself. Ace number 1 was brilliant. Ace number 2 was fortuitous. You take whatever you can get in this game. So Farhad Raza will continue with serve here. A little devastating burst from him. Well, you might as well send one in like that when you're comfortably 4 points from the finish. He will check out. And Asif Nadim, the setter, will come in. Yeah, the block too good again. Idris took one on the forearm there. Oh, yes. Aimal Khan, despite Seren Batar trying to play a bit of football there. You're allowed to keep the ball up with your feet. It does produce some spectacular plays every once in a while. Mubashir Raza with the serve into the nylon. And the skipper, Mohib Rasool, the middle blocker, will come in for the last rites to this one. Pakistan needing just 2 points before they can get back into the locker room and start planning for their next match. Yes, there is the captain, Mohib Rasul. Straight into the match, straight on the scoreboard as well. Really nice set there. Very creative, taking Pakistan to match point. And they win it, fittingly enough, with a block. Well, too easy in the end then for Pakistan. We expected them to come out on the right end of this against a Mongolian team that was really making a voyage into the unknown. It's a young and it's a developing Mongolia team, and they will get an awful lot of experience and learn an awful lot of lessons from this, and they certainly had their moments. What they lacked was consistency. They couldn't match them defensively at the net. And fittingly enough, this is how the match ended, with Pakistan absolutely dominant at the net, as they had been through so much of the match. And that was Aimal Khan applying the finishing touch to this one. And it ended up a very comfortable victory in straight sets for Pakistan, 25-16, 25-19 and 25-14. A quick start in the Pakistan and Mongolia, and it was only a question of when they were going to be counted out. They had their moments, Mongolia. Well, they've got some things they can build on from this experience. But for them, it's ended in a straight sets defeat, and Pakistan will be very happy to have won so comfortably. That will give them a chance of progressing to the quarterfinals. And just take a look at the numbers and the overall numbers. More than 50% spike conversion for Pakistan is very impressive, and winning the Battle of the Blocks 11 points to 5 as well, 7 aces in there. The stats really just showing what kind of dominance that they had over Mongolia, and anytime you see numbers like that, they will usually translate into a very lopsided decision in your favour. Pakistan winning it then, 3-0. Well, here's some of the highlights. So that's how the third set, and indeed the match was won. The final
AIS
score...
Play ความบันเทิงระดับโลกทุกที่ทุกเวลา
ส่งต่อความมั่นใจ สู้ไปด้วยกันนะครับ